Okay, just kidding, just kidding. I want to be like Ellen and dance onto the show. Or the video, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so anyways, so this is going to be video number 2 for my new YouTube channel. Thank you all once again for coming and subscribing. It means so much to me. Alright, so this is going to be the Q&A. Now, I had so much feedback from you guys, which is awesome. But unfortunately, YouTube only lets me make a 15-minute video when you're starting out on your YouTube. So I'm going to have to make this extremely to the point and quick. But I promise you, most of these topics are huge topics, and I'm going to end up making separate videos going over and pinpointing each one of these in more detail, I promise, okay? That brings me to another thing, is that I am going to be posting videos randomly whenever, but I can promise you at least this, that there will be a new video every Tuesday and every Thursday of the week. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. Alright, so getting into the questions. The jeans on my wall right here. Yes, very odd to have pinned on your wall. These are my goal jeans. Every time I make myself a small goal, I hang it up. Right beside that is my bib from when I did the 5K runner diet, and beside that, my shirt from the 5K for the breast cancer walk. These are motivational things. That's why I put them by my bed so when I wake up in the morning and I can see them. Okay, so jumping right in, tummy exercises for that belly, that overhang, that flap, the, all those weird things that we call that down there, the belly. I throw my disclaimer out there. I am not professional nor certified. These are things that just have worked for me, and I hope they can work for you. I do not have a set thing to tell you how to burn that belly fat. I can just tell you at least this, that your belly and your fat in your belly has a lot to do with not only exercising it, but what you're putting in it. So make sure you're only drinking water, and make sure you're eating clean and not eating things that retain and hold a lot of water, or sugar, because sugar turns into fat. Also, belly exercises, crunches. There are 1,001 different kinds of crunches that you can, YouTube or look up, or I'll post videos. There are, like I said, thousands of different kinds of crunches. Sit-ups, or anything where you have to keep your core tight is really good for that. The moment I started, and how do I stay on track? Covering that. The moment I started, I think I kind of pretty much covered in the last video, but I mean, it was that day on the April 25th when I was in the dressing room at Ross and I couldn't fit into anything, and I realized I was in a size 24, 26 jeans, and I had a complete meltdown, and I went home, took my first starting photos, which is the famous purple yellow, where did I get yellow from? Purple underwear photo and the pink bikini photo, and it went from there. And like I said, that's a whole nother video. How do I stay on track? I don't stay on track. I'm human, and I make mistakes, and I fail, and I cheat, and I do, bad things. Why am I telling you guys this? Honestly, really, I stay motivated by multiple things. My health, number 1. I want to be healthy and be around for number 2 reason, my children, my family, to see them grow up and do great things and be a good influence on them, and to help others. So those are motivational things that help motivate me. Staying on track falls under that, on how I stay on track. And I'm human, I fall off track. Foods that I eat, does my family eat like I do? Am I on a diet, a meal plan, count calories, all those things? I do not count calories. I've tried MyFitnessPal. I've tried to count calories, and I'm bad at it. I'm really, really bad at it. So no, I don't count calories. I would say I eat somewhere around, 10,000 to 17, if I had to guess. My family does not eat like I do. My husband's on a completely different mission. He actually has a fast metabolism and is fit, so he's trying to bulk. Completely different thing than what I am trying to do right now. My children do not eat a special diet. However, I do not shove McDonald's down their throat and pizza every single night with 10 sodas. Yeah, don't get me started on that. I let them have things that kids have, but in moderation, and they eat a lot of chicken and vegetables. So, yeah. Sweets and cravings. if you're having a sweet craving, there are multiple things like certain fruits with natural sugars that you can supplement it out with. But if you are seriously day and night waking up and dreaming about chocolate or a craving or a cake or a cookie, have it. Have a little bit. Have it in moderation. Have a small portion, because if not, what's going to happen is it's going to build and build and build, and one day you're going to indulge and you're going to go crazy on it, and you're just going to give up and be like, this is too hard. So you can't be too strict on yourself. You have to let yourself have the little things once in a while, but in moderation. How many hours a week do I work out? How many days a week do I work out? Do I work out in a gym? What workouts do I do? The workouts that I do is really a long list to name, so I'm definitely going to have to post a video about that. I do not have a gym membership. I work out here at home or at a friend's house, or just outside. I don't have any big gym equipment. I just, do basic things. Like I said, kind of hard to explain. Definitely going to have to make a video on that one. As far as how many days I work out, I want to say I try to get in at least 3 at the minimum. Not an excuse to not work out, just not an excuse, it's an excuse to not work out as much. I do work a full-time job and have a family and 2 kids and, all that yada yada that we all have. So I could work out more, but I try to at least get 3 days in for at least an hour each day, at least. Cheat meals and supplements. I, as of currently right now, have never taken any supplements. As I post at the end of every IG photo, I do not take any pills or do wraps or shakes or anything like that. I'm not saying anything against anybody that does. Each to their own. We're all our own self, but my journey has been completely natural. Where was I at? I lost my place. I have my notes going on everywhere, like between your guys' feedback and what I've written down. That's why I keep looking down. I'm so sorry. I want to make sure I covered everything. Workout DVDs, staying motivated. I covered staying motivated. I don't use any workout DVDs. I honestly don't even follow a program. I just go in there and just go at it with the reps. Whatever I'm doing, I just keep moving. Do people treat me different that I've lost weight? Not really, honestly. Nobody's treated me different. Let's see, my favorite things about my changing body. I look cute now. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely the confidence. The self-confidence. That would be my favorite thing. There's nothing that I dislike except for the fact that I can't find jeans because my waist is smaller than my butt and legs. It makes it very difficult. Anyways, so, okay, next. Let's see, emotional eating and binging. Totally going to be a full video by itself because I'm guilty of that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely making a huge video on binging and emotional eating. Find a hobby, find something to do. I'm a very emotional person. We gotta push through it. Like I said, totally gonna make a whole video on that. Is that the same purple underwear in both photos? Yes, it is. Okay, let me explain this in better detail. They are like extremely spandexy, stretchy boy shorts kind of thing. And even when I was heavier, I could probably still fit another me in them. They're just really big. So yes, they are the same pair. Those are actually not even a pair of underwear that I would wear. I actually bought those for that purpose because I knew they would fit with me. It's kind of weird. So I can show progress. All right. Let's see, next, going down, how often do I weigh myself and measure myself? I was obsessed with the scale. I was getting on like twice a day. I'm not even kidding you. I try to only do it maybe once a week now just to kind of see, because like I said, I'm obsessed. I do my measurements, not even like I mean, if I feel like it's been a while or I've made a change, I go do it. I'm so unorganized with this, I'm telling you. But at least like probably once a month. It might be too soon, but I do. Favorite ab exercises, booty exercises, crunches, squats, all weighted, different styles. Gonna make videos, I promise, I promise. Arm fat. I am still struggling in that area. I got a little muscle going on now, but I still have, they still wave when, when I wave. So definitely a problem area. So if you have any advice, please tell me. Do I get a babysitter while I work out? No. I don't. I work out, if you've looked at past videos, with my kids in the room, they work out with me, or while my son's at school and my daughter's taking a nap. Nope, they're with me 100%. definitely. Let's see, another one. What else? Yeah. Do I use cookbooks or do I get my recipes online? I don't have a cookbook. That would probably be a great idea. But I do get a lot online or offline? Good question. I do get a lot from YouTube and ideas from other people on Instagram, or I make up my own stuff all the time. I've posted a few pictures of my food, and I'll definitely have to make videos now. Awesome. Favorite gym clothes? Before it was really just the basic yoga pants or leggings from Target or Kohl's or something like that, and a t-shirt. Now I definitely get most of my shirts from the Socks Box, which I have always at the bottom of my photos. They're linked to their page, and you can always use the promo code F2GF, which gives you % off. Yay! All my cool tanks that have all the awesome logos and cool sayings on them. The biggest obstacle when I started, there's so many, that's gonna have to be in our video too. I feel like I'm not answering any of these because they're gonna be so long, and YouTube only condones me down to 15 minutes, and I'm at like 11 right now. Knees, back pain, all these pains trying new exercises. My knees were the biggest thing. My knees hurt so bad when I was doing new exercises, but you gotta remember that you have to build up muscle around those. They're not used to doing that. So as long as you don't have any prior injuries, push yourself to do it. It's gonna hurt, but you're going to get stronger. You are going to get stronger, I promise. So make yourself do it. And the next one is, what apps do I use? I use different things. I use PicsArt, Photo Blend. Honestly, go to your Play Store and just type in photo editor. You're gonna find so many different things you can do. But PicsArt I probably use a lot, and Instaframe is the one with the multiple photos. Somebody was asking about that. And finally, the last question from my one and only true love, Gracie's Journey. How do I feel about sloths? Well, I like Sid. Sid is a pretty cool dude, and he is from Ice Age. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I know about sloths. That's really all I know about that. And everybody's probably looking really weird right now, like, why is she talking about sloths, and why did somebody ask about sloths? I have no answer for that. Just to cover a few last things, Photoshop. I do not use Photoshop. I do everything on my phone. I don't even know how to use Photoshop. I'm not gonna lie to you. My tattoos, everybody always says, let me tell you what, they're like, oh, it's fake, her tattoos are different. Here, I have a little flower right here. Here, I have a bigger flower. So if I'm taking a photo with my camera into the mirror, or somebody's taking a photo of me, they're going to be opposite shoulders. I have opposite tattoos. I promise nothing is photoshopped. And last but not least, products, advertisements, and shoutouts. I like to do share for shares or shoutouts on Transformation Tuesdays. Find me on Kick. Yeah, I want to say that's pretty much the only place I'll go for to find it. Name's going to be the same, Fighting to Get Fit, and just be patient. I have so many built up, but I promise I'll get to you. As far as products and advertising, I do have companies that send me things they want me to try or advertise or promote. So I do that. I'm sorry if that bothers you guys, but I enjoy trying new things, and I enjoy sharing it with you guys so you guys can try it. So that pretty much wraps that up. I'm trying to speed this up. I have about 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I think I squeezed it all in. Like I said before, everything that I touched base on but didn't really get to explain in depth. I promise those are going to be like the big videos that I post here. And like I said, so stay tuned, and thank you for subscribing. There are going to be videos on every Tuesday and Thursday of the week. And yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys are so completely awesome.